am going live, and I hope you all can hear me. I have been listening to some of my, I don't know what made me do it, but I went onto my page and went into my business section on my TIEbyKidist page about my wellness business. It works and TIEbyKidist and all that. And I was looking at my old pictures um, and all the weight I had lost and how motivated I was. And I realized I had lost my why. I stopped caring about my wellness, my health, um, longevity, all those good things. I'm on my walk. So one of the things when I was sitting there listening and I was just seeing how pumped, how motivated I was like, I want that girl back. I want to see her again. And I realized it was my circle. My purpose was there. I'm going to sit down because I'm going to take a quick break because this video is not going to be that long. And I don't want to be talking like, but anyway, I don't know, just listening to that girl who I was, um, the girl that I lost, I was like, I want to find her again. I was trying to do some videos yesterday that I wanted to post and share with you guys, but I realized I'd rather go live and get it in the moment. I'll leave the video editing and all that for my other channel, Global Green Book, which is all about my repatriation. Um, but this one, I just want to kind of talk about where I'm at and my mindset. So I realized I had lost my why. Your why was so important because when I was listening to those videos, it was like I did this analogy. If you say your why for something, say like when you join the business, if your why is about, I want to make $1,000, it's not really enough to make you really want to push yourself. For me, it's like my why is, oh, right now I want to be here so I can deal with my grandchildren who don't exist yet because I have no grandchildren. And I realized I have to make my why bigger than those things, bigger than me, bigger than that. And I was like, why do you come on here all the time? And one of the things I always say, I want to leave a legacy. I want to help people. I love doing charity. And I was like, and I want to be an example. So there's this analogy that I always use about, you know, if there was a fire and you had to go into the fire because you left $1 million in the fire, you had to go through a room, into another room, through a hallway, into another room to get this $1 million in this blazing fire. Is that enough motivation for you? I know for me, it's not. That money just going to burn up. It's like, whoo. But if my baby that I birthed and carried for 9, I was going to say 10 months like we're an elephant, like for 9 months is in my belly, and I had to go through that same obstacle, I will find a way, get a blanket, cover myself, and I will go in there and I will risk my life to get my child from that burning building. It would take a whole army of people to hold me back because that is my why. So your why has to be bigger than anything vanity, anything superficial. And I realized I had lost my why. And now for me right now, I'm on this mission of, you know, why is it so important for me to lose this weight? Why is it important for me to share it? And I was sitting down writing all this down, and I see someone that joined me. So if you join, I'm kind of discussing, I don't know what triggered. I was listening to all my old videos. I had to figure out what my why is because I had lost it and I had lost motivation, and I would just saying I have to figure out what is it bigger than just vanity that makes me want to lose my weight. I know for one, I'm tired of being in pain with the knee. I'm tired of shortness of breath. I am thinking about all the things that I'm unable to do at this moment and what that freedom would look like to release this other human being out my body. I have 100 pounds to lose. That is a lot to lose. I never thought in my life I would say I had 100 pounds to lose. So um, I'm finding my purpose. I'm finding my purpose because I had lost it. When I was in my other business, my business It Works, I was focused on my team. I was focused on, getting my results. And when I left the company, because I realized when I was moving to Africa that I would not be able to take it with me, so I left it. And then other things started happening, and then I just kind of lost my reason to even care, which sounds crazy to me now that I'm saying it and now that I realized I did it. But part of it was I lost my purpose. My children weren't there because they were part of that reason, that why, making money for them to go to college. My children have graduated from college. They have their own careers. They have their own houses. So, finding my new purpose is the goal. And I was just like, you know what? Why don't you do the things that you fell in love with? Um, and one of the things that I fell in love with when I was with that company, and I'm so glad I sat and listened to all those videos. And I don't know if anyone who is going on this weight release journey, if you have find that the struggle is so hard in regards to being consistent and dealing with just how hard it is, the cravings and the exercise. Um, have you found your why? Because I realized me not knowing what my why was anymore. And I know, you would think, just living a long life, healthy life would be motivating enough, but the mind is a powerful thing, and it wasn't for me. And I realized I'm a person who likes to serve. I'm a person who likes to help others. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people who tend, even with my children, and I don't know if this is a habit that I developed, being a mother, a wife, whatever, but I always put other people ahead of me. And I realized not having anyone to serve, not having anyone to be a blessing to, um, it was I lost my purpose. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to do that. And when I was with this company, really focusing on helping others with their wellness needs and skill needs, skin care and all these, wellness and beauty things, it motivated me to be an example and to push myself. I see someone made a comment. What is this comment? I'm sorry, the live chat is, I don't know, I can't see it. Hopefully it'll come back up. But once I can get the chat back up, I'll read it. But I can't read the chat. I'm sorry. I missed your comment, whoever made a comment. But wait a minute, I see something. I don't know. Maybe you said something wrong and they're hiding it from me because I can't even see it. But anyway, so one of the things I was saying, I was like, what is your why? Um, why is it knowing your why is so important? For, like I said, it gives you purpose. It motivates you to move forward. So I don't know. It just kind of recharged me to jump out here and do this, because one of the things I was struggling with was just kind of getting my schedule together. But I'm really happy. I've been really consistent with getting out, getting my steps up. I've been averaging 10,000 steps. I've been sticking to my fasting, the 1 meal a day. And and I realized also being around other people who are on the same journey really motivates me, really helps me to be consistent. And when I can share, can you walk okay with your knee pain? Um, I can walk okay. What happened was I realized the more sedentary I was becoming, the harder it was for me to use it. And that now that I started trying to follow directives, I started taking cinnamon pills every day, which help with the inflammation. I stick to water. I cut back on the coffee. The coffee was causing inflammation. And now that I'm drinking the water every day, what happens is when I sit too long, when I first stand up, it causes pain. But once I get up and I start moving, the pain goes away. When I go up and downstairs, so like here, you'll see like there's stairs. I'll just go down the stairs, up the stairs, up, down the stairs. And what I've noticed with me doing this, it takes the pain away, because what was happening was my joints were locking up. And the more that I use my knee, the less painful it becomes. Like I said, I'm a Lyft driver. And sitting with my knee like this, I do accounting for 8 hours. Sitting all day with my knee like this, so sitting all day and sitting all night was causing me to have knee pain. But the walking actually eliminates the pain. And I've been taking the cinnamon pills. I've been taking chromium. What else I've been taking? The vitamin K. And I've been really trying to be really good with that, drinking 133 ounces of water a day. I'm struggling with that, but I'm working towards it. That has really helped me eliminate the pain. And one of the things I'm so happy about, which I didn't think it would happen, but what was going on at one time was when I would wake up in the morning, I would also wake up with knee pain. So when I would wake up, I couldn't even get out the bed. But now I wake up and I just get up and hop out, no pain. So um, the more activity that I do, the less pain that I'm in. And I was like, you know what? I have to keep myself focused. And honestly, coming on to YouTube and just kind of sharing my struggle and just being transparent really keeps me accountable, because I'm like, I like to share. Sharing, I always say sharing is caring, and your test can turn into testimony. And my thing is, I'm so driven on results. Like I said, I never thought this would happen. And I think part of it maybe was the lockdown kind of put me in a depressive state. My children leaving during that time put me in a depressive state. I went into a different milestone. The second half of my life put me in a state. Divorce put me in a state. So I kind of stopped caring. But I don't know, I just realized, finding my why is so important. Um, and I know one of the things I decided, and I'm still thinking about it, I'm praying on it, is going back to my organization, my company, because the products that I was using with them were also very much in alignment with helping me with the lifestyle that I had, because my lifestyle, as you see, is very busy. I work full time, I work part time, I'm working on my book. I'm working on some projects in Africa. I have a lot going on in my personal life that I don't even really have time for, like a relationship, friendships, or anything. So one of the things I was thinking about is to go back to my company, because of the products that they have. They really fit a person with a busy lifestyle. So I'm gonna pray on that a little bit more, because I don't really want to focus on another business. But when something works and something is good, sometimes you can't help but go back. And when I was looking at my results that I was getting with them, and my life wasn't as busy as it was now, I was like, well, maybe it's something I can use because, they have the greens that help you have energy. And I was helping a lot of people with their issues, and it was helping with my issue because during that time, my blood pressure was at a really good rate. I didn't have oh my gosh, the rats. Jeez, I'm sorry. I can't do rats. Oh man, living in the city, whoo, the rats are everywhere. And they do not care. It's daylight and they still running around here. Lord. Oh my gosh. Look, and that's the White House. It's rats everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost that one. But anyway, that threw me off. So the five things when I was sitting here at my desk when I got off, I was sitting here thinking, what is my why? Like, what is my why? And and I was really contemplating. It is so important to know your why, and why, and because once you know your why, you have you have something that's going to propel you and push you forward. And I'm just feeling that energy now. It's almost like, what is his name? I can't think of his name right now, but he is a really popular motivational speaker. He speaks when you're starting something, like a plane. When the plane first tries to get off the tarmac, it doesn't kind of go slow, right? It has to pick up speed really fast, goes really, really fast. And then once it picks up the speed and it gets up off the air, then it can glide and keep, and then it can go at a steady pace, and it can soar higher and higher and higher. And I'm kind of looking at this whole process, and I forgot all these things, and just sitting and listening to all my old videos, my TIEbyKidist videos when I was training my team, because I had like a nice sized team. I realized I had slowed my weight loss momentum. I was trying to take it slow by, you know, baby steps. Um, eat well these many times. It's like, no, I gotta go hard now. And I know it's so simple. It's like so simple, but for some reason in my mind, it was just like the fog had just came over and I could not remember. So it's like, okay, I need to go hard with this weight loss, get my momentum going. And then once I got it going, then I can go on cruise control. I can't go into cruise control and then go hard. It doesn't work because you'll never get off the ground. And as long as I'm doing things slow, I will not be able to tap, because what I was doing was lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit of weight back, lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit of weight back. And what was happening was I was gaining more weight than I was losing, even though I was going back and forth. But you lose 3 pounds, gain 4 pounds, lose 5 pounds, gain 6 pounds. It doesn't balance out. So I have to really let me stay focused. I know my why. I know if I can do it, I have hypothyroidism. I'm over 50. You think it's going to make me fall off? I don't, because when I went hard before, I didn't fall off. I really kept my momentum. What made me fall off, honestly, was just depression. But once I got the weight off, I was able to maintain it. And then when I did the move and all that stuff, it took me off. But I feel like once you go, like you start hard and then you go on cruise control, then you can maintain the weight. But you know what? What we can do, we can see. All I can do is try. If I fall off, then I'll be like, yeah, you were right. You were right. But if I don't try, I will never know. So for me, I'm going to try it that way. And if I fall off, then I'll be like, oh, yeah, I was wrong. But if I don't, then I'm like, see, I told you it worked. So like that, finding your purpose and why, and and grounding myself, And so for me, on this weight release, I said first is I'm working on my words sound. I shared that with you all. Working my words sound, putting stuff in the universe because our words are magic. Our words have powers. Our words can cast spell. So I'm no longer trying to lose anything because I don't want it to find. I don't want to find it back. I want to release it and let it go into the universe. I'm going to really focus on continuing with this 10K steps, going next every day. 10K, because I want to get to the point where when I don't exercise, I don't feel good about it. When I eat junk, I don't feel good about it. When I eat junk, I don't feel good. I want to go back to my roots. My roots, this fat girl has been around for about 5 years now. 5 years too long. I never really had a weight issue in the sense where I was a fat girl trying to lose weight. I was like a pregnant mom losing weight, a nursing mom losing weight, and I would go back and forth. Each pregnancy I would gain weight and lose weight. But this is the first time where I've gained weight where I have nothing to blame it on but me. But me. So with that being said, I had to change my whole mindset. It was the first time I gained weight was, I want to lose this baby weight. That was my purpose. I want to get back into my clothes. That was, I want to be able to get in a bikini. So, but all those things are not important to me. So I had to sit and think about what's important to me. And right now, I'm a giver. I like to bless others. And I figure if I can figure it out with thyroid issues, and working through depression and working through empty nesting, maybe I can motivate someone through my testimony. I'm preparing for my life in Africa, and Africa is not easy. Africa will be hard on you. It's not a forgiving place, so I definitely want to even make my whole repatriation process as simple as possible because that's going to be hard in itself. And doing it as not saying that fat people have never moved to Africa. I'm not saying that. But I have had elder mamas, because I have to say I'm an elder now. I earned it, and I'm proud of it. I've had elder mamas who have moved to Africa and were there a month before they transitioned to the next world. And I don't want that to be my story. When I go to Africa, I want to be able to go, flourish, build, enjoy my life, have a useful existence in my next phase of life. That's what I'm looking forward to. So that is my why. And, I just feel like everyone has a different why. You just got to sit down and figure out what is important. And it's like I said in that story in the beginning, when I was sharing with the fire, and if you didn't see it, kind of go back to the beginning on the replay. But for me, my why is so important. And I know I want to be here for my youth. When they need me, I want to be able to build in Africa. I want to be a blessing to others. And I want to do it feeling good and knowing that I will be here a long time to serve my community. So I'm about to go and get my walk on, which I'm super excited. And after I get my walk on, I'm going to get my last meal of the day. I'm going to work a little bit, and then I'm going to go home and work a little bit more before I go to bed. But I'm going to do check-ins. I'm going to try to do my weigh-in and see where I'm at, because I was scared to look at the scale. Like the scale is my enemy. I think I haven't been on the scale in like, I don't know, 2 months. And the last time I was on the scale, it made me cry. So I've been avoiding it. So we're gonna put our big girl um, panties on, you know, uh, and step on the scale and just accept it for what it is and move forward. And we know where we got to go from here. But anyway, you all have a blessed one. I appreciate love you watching. Um, my name is Empress. This is my channel, TIEbyKidist. I'm on my weight loss journey. I have 100 pounds to lose. I am figuring it out along the way and sharing my process with you guys. Um, I'm contemplating whether I'm going to go back to my company that I was with before that really helped me tremendously with my skincare and wellness. But if I do, I'll let you know. If I don't, I don't. But I'm figuring it out, and I'm figuring it out along the way. I'm trying to be held accountable. This is part of my mirror work. Mirror work. I'm sorry, y'all. English is not my first language. It was stolen from me. But this is part of my mirror work. And I hope you all come back, and I hope you all do it with me. Please, any suggestions you have, put it in the comments because I need all the help in the world. And if I can help anyone with anything, mindset, motivation, support, I'm trying to build a tribe and a community, and that we can do this work together. But anyway, you all have a blessed one. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.